I'm leaving for Seleucia Secundus. Pruitt Rashesi is dead. Burned.
A second attack?
Tula. This is the burning truth Mother Akela spoke of.
The wedding has crumbled, and Valya's plan to put his sister on the throne is in jeopardy.
With Kasha gone, I have to secure the princess. Someone has to protect our plans.
I can take care of things here.
There is that sense that Valya's treating Tula a bit like the kid that can't keep the peas on the fork.
Valya does trust Tula. She just would love to be in control of everything.
Hard choices will have to be made.
When have I ever shied away from hard choices?
It's one that involves Lila.
Tula is incredibly reluctant to put Lila through the agony. She's not ready, she's vulnerable, she could die, and Valya makes her do it.
We need you to talk to Mother Akela.
Lila's always wanted to know who her family is. She feels like a bit of an outsider. She's seen people come in to the sisterhood from these families, and they know exactly who they are. When she finds out it's Raquella, it's the highest honor, but immediately a lot of responsibility is placed on her shoulders.
They're using you. Sisterhood above all. Not sisters.
Jen is very anti-establishment. She's very wary of someone telling her how it is.
Emmeline and Jen butt heads a lot. They really come from opposing views of the world.
Human life is sacred. There's no greater honor than to give it.
Emmeline sees a lot of potential in Lila, and through Lila, she might get access to Dorothea, Emmeline's icon. So she has a little bit of an agenda of her own.
As Lila has to decide whether to undergo the agony, we learn more about the relationship she has to Tula.
I used to pretend you were my mother.
Well, I'll tell you a secret, so did I.
Lila really looks for solace in Tula and comfort.
Lila is told the only way to reunite with her mother is to go through the agony. And that's the piece that they use to make her take the big step towards it.
For Lila, the agony was so far into the future, so when it's quite daunting.
Chloe's an amazing actress. She wasn't afraid to go deep and touch the darkness of the emotions of the scene.
She starts to think about, is this really going to be the end of my life? When she lies on that table and Tula is there,
just follow my voice.
She knows that she's going to get through it.
I've been waiting for you.
Dorothea throws her off track.
In the second episode, Desmond is still kind of a mysterious presence.
You made your feelings regarding Pruitt Rashesi and the wedding very clear.
Desmond's way of political operation is he's going to tell the truth about everything he does.
I did not tell you to kill that boy, but you wanted me to.
The Emperor wants nothing to do with that because that could get him in great trouble.
This is madness.
Desmond Hart starts to feel like a fanatic to him.
Guards! Arrest him.
There's a lot of fireworks underneath the surface of Valya and Desmond's first meeting.
Did you kill Reverend Mother Kasha?
I saw the corruption in her heart. The same way I see the blood trailing your every step.
She is enemy number one for Desmond.
Valya knows that there is a power working behind him that she hasn't discovered yet.
See?
But she knows if I just keep following the logic, I will find it.
Thank you, Mother Superior. I think we've heard all we need to.
Natalia doesn't trust the sisterhood. She sees Carino as being almost involved in a kind of coercive relationship. There's a sense of intrigue for Natalia about Desmond. It's really about political expediency.
Why not let me show you how I would humble those who try to take from you?
He quickly learns that he has a weapon, essentially, in Desmond Hart that can be harnessed and used to Carino's advantage.
Carino is slipping through our grasp, and he needs to be reminded of our value.
Power is very unevenly distributed, and the great houses hold significant access to spice and to wealth.
Great houses are forcing the people to turn to violence to get what they need to survive. Don't doubt for a second my allegiance to the cause.
The rebels want to bring down the Emperor and distribute everything fairly.
Inside the middle of that rebellion resides the sisterhood.
We empower the great houses to maintain order and allow rebellion to keep that power in check.
The sisterhood of like having the perfect person next to you playing chess with them. They can give you all the answers, but you don't realize that they're the person you're playing chess against. When Desmond comes along, he kind of like flips the board over and he's like, new game.
House Carino no longer requires your services.
Valya assumes she will outmatch Desmond.
Take out your blade. Drive it into your throat.
Desmond is resistant to her power.
I always wondered what your greatest fear would be. Now I have seen it.
What is really driving Desmond is one of the central mysteries of the show, and something we'll have to explore as the series unfolds.